Well, what a shit day today turned out to be. We got about 100 mil of rain last night, so good little drop. Let's get some more going. But because it's cold, I think it was 20 degrees when we woke up. It's like winter up here. So I thought, why not? Let's get a nice big warm feed in. But what I also thought was, how about we make it so that we can have a bit of meal prep going on so that you can use what you've done over a couple of days to give you some lunch to take a bit of that edge off everything else that you've got going on. So today, honey soy chicken, all right? It is actually pretty strong, guys, so go easy on it. There's a lot involved in this little bit, but hang in there, guys. It is worth the prep. I truly guarantee you will be so happy you've done it. All right, guys, let's get into it. It is a lot to do today, but we got it. Let's get it done. Righto, team, we got a little bit of prep work that we need to get through, but hang in there because at the end of it, it's going to be so worth it. So, 1.5 grams of cannabis in the oven, 110 degrees for 35 to 40 minutes. All right, that's going to decarb that. Once we've done all the decarb and stuff, we need one of these little jars. In that jar, we're going to put in some soy sauce. So full bottle, get it in there. And then some honey. It's about a quarter of a cup of honey. So a little bit. So in that goes as well. In that, then we need to chuck a couple of bits of garlic in there. Probably going to want about 4 in this. They're only real little, but work it out, guys. We'll figure it out. I'm fucking hard. Right, so in the garlic goes. Make sure we get it all in there. Any of the big bits, we don't that bit, but any of the big bits that go in there that don't get crushed properly, don't even worry about it. So inside our mix now goes our cannabis, and then I'm going to seal it up, give it a bit of a stir, not too much right now because we want it to heat up. Inside our pot, I've just got some hot water that's just on boil. It's not boiling, it's just got tiny little bubbles that are coming up. So roughly, 100 degrees, I guess. Inside that, we're then gonna place our honey soy mix. Now that is gonna stay in there for 2 hours, guys. So like I said, there's a little bit of prep, but hang in there because it is worth it at the end. So decarb your cannabis in the oven, then into your soy sauce. That's going to sit for about 2 hours. In that time, you can cut your veggies up and get your chicken ready. I've got chicken thigh for this. I've just pissed off all the old fatty bits that you don't want on there. And then that's it. So once that's going through the 2 hours, guys, I'll be back and we'll get stuck into this. I've done quite a bit, so you don't have to use this all in one sort of feed. You can kind of use half and then use the other half for another feed. Just keep it in the fridge. You don't need to reheat it or anything like that. Once this has been through that cooking stage, it is a marinade ready to go in the fridge. So it's good to go. Let's get into it. Finally, after 2 hours, our marinade's done. So time to chop our chicken, get that in, start cooking that, and we'll get the marinade onto that in a second. So cut these up, nice thin, long strips. This has just been sitting in the fridge for about an hour with some salt and pepper, and then about 40 minutes on the bench to better put some oil in that. Yeah, just to come up to room temperature. Nice and thin, doesn't have to be super pretty. Just rough chop. Let's do it.
Now the chicken's starting to brown off a little bit. Chuck in half a teaspoon of pepper, half a teaspoon of salt, just to season that as we cook that through. Give it a good stir. And we're going to cook this all the way through till we've got some nice golden bits on it. Keep cooking it off, guys. All that juice, don't tip it out. We're going to keep cooking it through till that all evaporates off and we're just left with the oil to make it nice and crispy.
Alright guys, this is where we're at now. The chicken is all nice and golden and fried off. We've just strained out all the cannabis and stuff out of our sauce, and what we're going to do is we're just going to put a little bit of this sauce on the chicken to really get that nice and sticky and like real flavoursome sort of thing going. It's bro science here, guys. So throw a little bit of that in there, cook a bit of it off, give it a stir. And you just got to reduce that right down to where it's just sticking to the chicken and not too bang. Now that's done, veggies, about 2 cups of veggies in here. You can add a little bit more if you want. Just depends. I like it kind of even between my veggies and my chicken. Alright, so next we're going to put in some thick hockey noodles. Just give them a bit of a break up, just a bit of a head start. Righto, 2 packets of those in, and then our sauce. Give that another mix through. And this will probably sit on the stove for about 20 minutes just to get those veggies cooked and all that noodles and stuff to soak up all our sauce. So now, lid on, turn our heat down. Time to wait again. Time to plate up, guys. Alright. Oh, God, it looks good. Fuck, stay there then. Fuck, I don't care. Righto. There you go, guys. Honey soy chicken. Taste test time, guys. It's really good. I like this, guys. Like I said, we've made a fair bit. Meal prep it. Put it in the fridge. It'll last a few days in there, so don't think you're doing yourself a favour by running into Coles, Woolworths or whatever and get one of them little microwave dinner things. Make this, it is so much better for you and it tastes fucking way better. Alright guys, till next time.